Hello, universe. I do believe that this would count as a one-off emotional state of being, considering I just quit my job, spent 4 hours working after that, rode home for lunch, and just basically lost it when I walked in the door. I think I've quit crying, but who fucking knows? You never know with me, that's for sure, right, Kitty? And Kitty's sitting here purring next to me, so that's weird. So I think I've entered Bizarro World. That must be what's going on, right? Yeah. I did eat some mushroom chocolates about 3 minutes ago, so those might kick in too, but before all that gets going, hang on, pause. Well, so why on earth would I be recording if all of that's going on? Good question. And I'm not even sure one I have an answer for. I'm so discombobulated right now, I just don't know where to turn. I have nobody. Nobody on planet Earth to whom I can make sense of what's going on in my head right now. Hell, not even really me. So with that much uncertainty, I thought maybe I'd try to lay out some of what I'm going through. Because each time I feel like I make a decision, something else gets made in its place. And well, the last 3 days I think have reinforced that I need to leave Home Depot. I don't know why. I don't want to. The person I care most about in the world is there. And I feel like I'm abandoning everybody. I don't understand why I'm making this decision. And yet, when I walked in the door today, I walked straight into my manager's office and told him I quit. And without a second thought. Just, I quit. I need 2 minutes of your time so I can get 2 weeks more shifts so I can never come back here again. I don't even really know where it came from. I certainly hadn't decided that walking in the door. But by the time I'd made it 45 seconds to the back office, here I am, once again, doing something that I don't even know that I'm supposed to be doing. You want to talk about feeling like you're crazy. Pause. I mean, when people ask you, what's up, why you're going, and you say, I don't know, I feel like I have to get out of here. And then when they ask you, if you have something else going on, where you're going to next, and you say, I have no idea, I have nothing. They look at you weird. They think, well, that can't be a good decision. Maybe it's not. But I've made decisions more based on what I know I can't put up with in my life than I have decisions based on what I need to go find. Hell, I found what I needed to find, and now I can't put up with it. So now I have to go. Or something like that. When it doesn't even make sense to me, how am I going to make it make sense to anybody else, right? Pause. I mean, either I am a non-player character, which absolutely could be, or this is something that for reasons that I can't quite consciously grasp, but subconsciously am driven by. This is something that had to happen. Maybe it is just to protect myself from the ultimate hurt. It could be. Maybe some part of me knows that the ultimate hurt is what lingers if I stay. Could be. Because I don't know if I'd survive the ultimate hurt. Not emotional hurt. Those scars they're wounds that seem never to go away. So, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be recording. I mean, listen to this. What is this? Dull Drums Radio? Fucking feel bad for me, sorry ass radio? No. I'm stopping this recording until I have something better to talk about. And at 4:51, well, I apologize for the last 5 minutes of wasting your time. But I'll be back with something of better substance, let's hope, or at least better attitude. I mean, I can guarantee I'll bring that, because what a piss poor attitude this was. Pause. Hey, look how fast I thought of something better. You know, yesterday's recording, had it been the 18th, would have actually sequenced 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. But being the 17th, it sequenced 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. But still, to sequence those 5 numbers randomly was pretty cool. And, yeah. So there's a more upbeat recording, even if it was only 30 seconds long. So I feel like if they were trying to shatter my mind, they've won. I don't even care anymore. I cannot see purpose in the universe this set on imparting misery. I don't have a framework in which to process it anymore. I don't understand what all the suffering is for. It hurts. Every 963, every 639, every 396, they're all just permutations of the same pyramid of suffering. How do you build blocks on that which is stained in the blood of people's oppression that came before you? How do you come clean with a history that's fabricated for controlling the minds of the masses? Where do I even turn my energy to feel some level of absolution? There is no such feeling in this state of chaos that is humankind on planet 8675309, Earth, Terra, Hell, Prison. Whatever it is, it sits not well with me today. Right, Phoebe? Well, okay. You sit well with me. I will say it's odd that my cat came up and gave me more love today than I've ever felt from her. Now, what was that about? Unlike you, Phoebe, because dogs are the best. Dogs just rule. Could the definition of a hopeless romantic be someone obsessed with trying to capture a moment in time that can never occur? That can see a potential crystallization of reality in a way that would be awesome, yet simply cannot exist? I don't know. Why am I even trying to define this when really I've got this pizza here to eat? It seems like I should be eating pizza, not thinking about hopeless. Alright, I can't overlook the gratitude shown to me by the public when I went out there just now. I just don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I understand that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't understand why this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Why am I enduring this level of hurt? What's it for? Is this still just karmic payback? Is it? Pause. Okay. So I thought now would be a good time to break down a basic concept of, say, the self and the ego. Or I am versus that which is. What do I mean? In the very first incarnation of the interruption of tranquility, in other words, nothingness, came the idea of existence. I am. And then, from I am, the idea that something exists that is different from and unique from the environment comes motion. I am not just something. I am something in motion. And the motion is, in fact, the plane of existence itself. I am sorry, I just chugged like half a Coke, so I'm a little burpy. But, and no, it wasn't a Coke, it was sweet watermelon sandia soda, yes. But, regardless, first comes the idea of existence. Then comes the idea of I exist and I'm in motion, or I exist and there is motion. Space is moving. And then comes the idea that I am both. That I am the particular. That I am the particle, the atom, the existing component that can bring together I am and I am in motion. Because without a particle, you cannot exist in the frame of mind of duality that is to exist in this space and to know this space is part of the greater consciousness of spirit. You are an individual. You are experiencing this 3D reality uniquely and will take away from it a fingerprint of experience that is just yours. And yet, the entire motion of what you're going through, you have no control over. You are participating within. You are bobbing up and down on the reality of waves of energy to which you are beholden. However, your particular manifestation in this reality still has singular purpose. That is the trinity of existence. Pause. And no, I don't think there is some trinity of existence that we're all beholden to. But I do know this. The tug that you feel at your atomic level for destiny and purpose is interwoven into that weaving, into that bobbing feeling of being on the surface of the ocean. How much of that do you really control? When the entire mass of water that's underneath you is what's really in motion. So as you realize this, as you come to see that, oh wow, how irrelevant am I? No, you're not. Your particular assembly of matter came into existence for purpose. See it as you do not, for I do not either. This is not ordained upon us because we manifested. We don't just get the manual that says, now here's your purpose. No. Weeks like I'm having, where for whatever reason I'm drawn to discombobulation, I'm forced into actions that I can't even make sense of. I do things as if I'm not in control of myself, but somebody else has programmed me to go in and do this at this time, so I will act like this. Well, of course they make me feel like a non-player character. Of course they make me feel like I'm losing my mind. And of course they make me feel like I will never hold on to anything of value in this world because I keep destroying or running away from or neglecting or, in other words, causing injury to those that I love. And those that I love the deepest are prone to the most injurious actions by me, to the point of feeling like I'm enduring a level of retribution, karmic correction. And endure it I do. I will not be beaten by this circumstance. I will not even be shallow in the face of what feels like an adversary I cannot even wrap my arms around. But I can't be beaten by circumstances that I know are temporary when my soul has the resolve of eternity. This is trying, and I am without recourse, resolve. But I'm not broken. I haven't lost my will to do better. And I certainly haven't given up on myself.